Hi, I'm Robert DeMarzo with UBM Tech Channel here at the XChange Conference with Eric Martorano, who leads Microsoft's US SMB channel, so he's a big favorite here. Eric's hot off the stage from his keynote address, and we want to get a couple of minutes to go over the high points, Eric.
Yeah,
the message you delivered partners, you mixed it up a little bit. You invited some distributors on stage to talk about their value to the partners. So I'd like you to take the XChange and the greater channel audience through your keynote today. So I'm going to throw it to you and say, what were you trying to accomplish on stage, and did you get the core message to the audience?
I appreciate the time. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me here today. If you take a look at what we try to accomplish, it's really educating the channel community on the value of distribution relative to the cloud in partnership with Microsoft. I think the distributors did a great job at talking about the investments they're making in the channel, how they're supporting launches such as Office 365 Open, as well as our existing advisor model that we have today. So the programs they're putting in place, the readiness and enablement efforts they're doing in partnership with Microsoft, I think it resonated really well with the channel community. In addition to that, it was just an opportunity to thank the channel. Thank the channel for everything they've done to support us through this year of launch. I mean, the biggest launch year in the history of Microsoft, with Windows 8, Windows Server, the new Microsoft Office, just to name a few. But what a phenomenal year, and it wouldn't have been as successful if we didn't have the channel community behind us, supporting us the entire way. So those were a couple things I just wanted to say thank you to the channel community. Also, allow the channel community to understand the value of distribution. And then we also announced things like Big Easy and Cloud Easy, two very popular programs that we put into market in the channel a couple days ago.
Good. You want to talk about Big Easy and Cloud Easy? Go through them.
Yeah,
I'm sure the partners that weren't here, unfortunately, you'll be here next time, want to hear about the details.
Yeah, so Big Easy is a partner subsidy promotion we put in market that runs from March 1st through March 31st. The interesting thing about this one that I think the partners will really appreciate is the significant payout rates that we put into the Big Easy this round. Up to 10% on products such as Office and Windows Server, 10% on our OpenL solution. And then if you add software assurance, we actually give you an accelerator of 5%. And then that's a Category 1 products. With Category 2 products, we have things like SQL, which is a 15% payout and 5% on software assurance. And then Category 3, we have things like products such as System Center, which we're paying 20% partner subsidy and 5% on software assurance. In addition to that, it's important that we continue to support the growth and opportunity around the cloud, and we introduced Cloud Easy, which runs the same period and includes Office 365, Open, Office 365, eSKU, for example, CRM Online, and Intune, and we're paying rates at 15% on that as well.
Obviously, you were talking about the value of distribution and cloud.
Yep.
So let me ask you this, Eric. Do the fundamentals change here going forward in terms of the engagement of VAR to distributor, and even what you want out of your partners in terms of engaging with their customers when it comes to your cloud offerings? I mean, their business value and their pitch has to change, right? And I think you've done a pretty good job of driving that message home, but maybe take us through some of the highlights on what you think the key takeaways are.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, if you take a look at the partner ecosystem, I think they've done a phenomenal job over the last couple of years at preparing themselves for the cloud. And, it's a multi-year journey. It's starting now.
Yep.
But the channel community has done great. And there's so much more that we need to do, and we'll do it in partnership with them. I do think that the channel community does need to focus a lot more on developing services that wrap around the cloud. That's where they're really going to make the opportunity and add the incremental value to that customer. And in that process, I do believe distribution plays a key part, helping them realize how to evolve their businesses and support them along the way as they're developing services, and also provide that level of support and education relative to Microsoft's offerings and how they can become more fluent in taking this to market and communicate the value proposition of Microsoft's offering to their end customer. So I think that what distribution's doing to support the customer in their quest to really enable our customers to move to the cloud is critical, and by doing that, they're building out readiness and enablement capabilities. They have demand generation engines that they're doing as well, and it goes beyond the IT decision maker now. It goes into the business decision maker, and I think the channel is evolving in that way, and so is the distribution and their support of it.
Great. Last question.
Yep.
It sounds like you're pretty optimistic about the SMB sector. Now, obviously, you're running SMB channels, so you have to be. But for the viewers out there, it sounds like they should, see somewhat of a resurgence here or rebound in the SMB market overall.
The SMB market is thriving. It's the hugest growth opportunity, we believe, of any segment today, and that continues to expand with the cloud. We believe, actually, with the cloud, over 50% of our revenue in the SMB channel by 2015 will come from the cloud, right? So all up Microsoft, SMB US, over 50% of revenue for our partners will come from cloud and cloud services attached. As we look to the future, there's about $241 billion of opportunity by the year 2020 in the cloud itself, right? Over the next year, there's about $140 billion. So a lot of that driven by SMB, which is a huge growth engine and huge growth opportunity for our channel community.
Thanks for your keynote. I think it resonated well. We had some fun. I was actually able to join Eric on stage with some of the distributors.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed our interview. This is a recap of Eric Martorano's general session keynote here at XChange in wonderful Orlando. Thanks for delivering it, and thanks for watching.
Thanks, Bob.